Hi, I'm Jenny and I study PPE at Oxford.
My name is Neha and I'm studying accounting and finance at the University of Warwick, currently in my second year.
Hey everyone, my name is Mary. I'm studying economics, politics and international studies at the University of Warwick, and I'm here to help you with your personal statement. Students tend to put too much experiences in their personal statement rather than deciding which experience is the most relevant one for this degree and then analyzing it. So the point of the personal statement is not only showing who you are and what you've done until now, it's also to show that you know how to analyze your experience and how these experiences led you to come study this specific subject in university. And so instead of putting 100 things you've done, just decide which one are the most relevant to the degree you're choosing or to university life and analyze them. Say how it will help you to study at university, what skills and knowledge you gain from it, or things like that.
I think a lot of people tend to use general statements or empty phrases. For example, just saying, how good they are, how interested they are, or whatever they have done. But really, the admissions officers really want to see why you are interested in the subject and why you would be great studying the subject. Because, for example, you really love the subject, you really ask yourself the right questions about the subject, you want to learn more about the subject. And this enthusiasm needs to come out in the personal statement, not by saying, oh, I'm interested in that topic, but really, what is it that interests you about? What thoughts have you given to that? What have you read in order to do that? And what did it make you think differently about the topic?
Your interest in this course already plays a major role in your personal statement. Thus, start with something that shows this passion, that explains this passion in your own unique understanding, because wasting time on finding catchy openings is a complete turn off, and having your own unique understanding as to why you want to study this particular course engages the readers in immediately and interests them to know more about you. Additionally, be direct to the point, use relevant points to your course, explain your skills and tie them back to your course. That is very important. And with all of this, your personal statement will stand out.
To have some interesting story or thoughts, because not everyone will have some interesting story that just happened to link back to the topic you are talking about in your personal statement or the overall subject. Because, for example, your school might not offer opportunities. So obviously, if you have some stories that link to the topic, it would be great to make the personal statement more personal. But if you don't have that, you don't have to worry either, because just having some really interesting thoughts, just asking some interesting question that you have always been wondering about some topic, and then offering some of your own original thoughts in how to answer that question or how you would approach the answer is enough to make a personal statement stand out.
I would say that the first paragraph is one of the most important one because it's the first thing the committee would read, and that's where you should say where your motivation comes from. So try to find specific examples and personal experiences to explain your motivation for the course you're applying to, and this will make you stand out. Use the same for all your personal statement. Try to make it the less generic as possible. If you read through and you think this sentence could be applied to any subject, then it might not be the right sentence for your personal statement.
Definitely the academic achievements, because ultimately the admissions officers want students that will do great studying the subject and have the necessary skills to do well in the subject. But also, I think more important than extracurriculars, who really should just take very little space, because ultimately, they show that you do a lot of stuff outside school, that you can do time management, but they don't show why you would be perfectly suited to the course you are applying to, and why you will do great studying that course. So in that case, it's more important to focus on supercurriculars, that is extracurriculars, that link back to your subject and show why you are interested in the subject and maybe how you have already some experiences, and yeah, we'll do great.
So in general, we say that 80% of your personal statement should be academic achievements and 20% of it should be extracurriculars activities, but obviously it depends on the university you're applying to. Some of them want you to speak more about academic achievements, and some of them wouldn't matter if there is more than 20% of extracurriculars activities. And also remember that one experience can be present in so many different ways that even if at the beginning there is no common point with the degree you're applying to, you can present it in a way that will show skills or knowledge that will help you in your following degree.
One piece of advice I would give is when you are writing your personal statement or you look through it, through your draft, is to ask yourself one question that is made up of two parts, which is, does the personal statement show, firstly, why I am interested in this subject? And secondly, does it show why I will be doing great when I study the subject? That is like, will I write great essays? Will I achieve great results? So always ask yourself these questions, and every sentence of the personal statement needs to answer either of these questions.
One piece of advice that I will provide you with is be clear and be direct. Be clear to what you're trying to say. Be clear in the way you're explaining and showing your passion for studying this particular subject. Additionally, be direct to the point. Only use relevant information, and don't overwhelm the reader with too much detail into something that you're speaking about. This will ensure that your personal statement is in a more structured manner, there's more variety to read, and that the reader will engage with your personal statement throughout. Other than that, good luck with writing your personal statement, and this is your unique story.